What's up guys, I'm Random Frank P, back with another episode of Cool Tech Under $50 for October, the series we show off some of the best tech you can find under that price. If you see anything you like today, I'm gonna have it all listed for you guys in the description down below so you can check it out. Spoiler, things go out of stock really quickly when these episodes drop, prices fluctuate, so hop on it while you can. And also, shout out the last episode's winners. I've been in contact with you so you can claim your tech from last month's episode. And if you guys want a shot at winning today, all you gotta do is drop a thumbs up down below, leave a comment on what your favorite item we showed off is and why you liked it, and third, make sure you subscribe because I'm only gonna pick subscribers to the channel. Now, first up's a budget modular controller that has some impressive specs and caters to both PlayStation and Xbox gamers with its interchangeable layout. From NYXI, this wireless controller lets you pop off the faceplate and swap the D-pad and the joystick module to switch from the DualSense layout to an Xbox layout, all on the fly with no downtime. A pretty cool feature for a $50 controller. The joysticks are also Hall effect, so magnetic in construction versus a mechanical joystick to avoid common issues like drifting or just mechanical wear and tear over time, and it doesn't stop there. On the backside, the paddles have a nice knurled texture for enhanced grip when you're gaming, with 4 programmable M buttons to set functions on the back for your middle and ring fingers, and you have the option to switch up the RGB lighting with that honeycomb pattern, which to me is kind of pointless because it's mostly covered by your hands anyways, but they have like static and breathing colors if you want to just match it to the rest of your setup theme. The ABXY buttons also pop out and can be changed up, and I really like the tactility of these. They feel more like a sharp mouse click than a traditional controller button does. And in addition to all the other physical features, it's a 1000 Hz polling rate where most controllers are only 125 Hz, believe it or not, has a 6-axis gyroscope for some gameplay elements on the Nintendo Switch, and also has built-in vibration and turbo modes to further improve your gameplay experience. I really didn't expect much from this. I buy a lot of stuff that doesn't make the series, but it's really well built, feels good in the hand, and I just really dig the modular aspect of the controller without breaking the bank. As a PC gamer primarily, I don't use controllers too often except for in games like racing or skateboarding games. And it's funny because I grew up in the PS2 era playing Tony Hawk with that layout. Then once the 360 got released, the later Tony Hawk and skate games I played with the Xbox controller layout. So I feel comfortable with both, but it's still nice to have that ability to swap the layout just to see what's better complementing my muscle memory, and that'll probably be like the main selling point for most people. $50 for the NYXI Flexi, really a good price for all the features you have packed in here. And by the way, you can use that controller on your brand new free Switch 2. Yes, I said free. We'll be giving one of these away to one of you lucky guys out there, all thanks to today's sponsor, Whatnot. Whatnot's an online social marketplace where you can discover some of your favorite products like sports cards, Pokemon cards, retro collectibles, all different tech and electronics, with these live auctions kicking off in real time. Our tech streams are always fun, auctioning off all sorts of tech gadgets, headsets, mice, keyboards, PC hardware, you name it, all starting at $1 so you can get some steals. And just like last month, I'll be giving away a free Nintendo Switch 2 during our show tomorrow, Sunday, October 5th at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be live right on the Whatnot app so you can come by and hang out, get a chance to get some major discounts on your favorite tech, and a free Switch 2. You can also get $15 off your first purchase when you sign up with my link down below, or scan the QR code. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Next up is the Tapo HybirdCam 360, a 3K indoor or outdoor security cam that's been on sale for just like $30 recently, which in itself is a deal and a half, giving you a full 360 bird's eye view on whatever's going on. I've been looking to replace my Eufy cams around the house, which just absolutely eat up our bandwidth. And when I saw these for just around 30 bucks, I figured I'd check it out. So with the full 360 panning, you can have this, track motion, or just have the full controllable view of your source, which is good if you're using this in like a larger area outside versus something like indoor or in like a smaller room, for example. And one cool thing you can do inside the app is have the camera create a full panoramic view so you have this full 360 shot. You can see the image it created here where I have it on our deck, and you can just then tap anywhere on the panorama for the camera to immediately turn to. It does come with a mount for sticking this at an elevated height, and it can also be mounted upside down if you prefer that, since the camera itself is on that mechanical arm. And I do think upside down is the intended method, admittedly. But as I've been demoing here for you guys, I have this mounted outside on our deck. And with all the playback and features in the app, some things you can do are like set dead zones to skip alerts, Arm it to act as a security cam with an alarm, enable a visual tag that shows outlines of movements and people, AI zooming to crop in, and there's a built-in light as well in addition to the night vision. The flashlight does, work better than expected, so you can see the deck easily visible in the shot, no other external lights. But then with the stock night vision, you still have more depth overall and better quality from the IR, but I think both are still more than usable at nighttime. Everything's configurable inside the app. You can also just pop in a micro SD card in here if you want and record your footage 24/7 so you always have the video saved. Definitely pretty good for the price. And going right along with that, I saw they also have a $35 wireless doorbell cam as well, with their 2K 160-degree doorbell cam, which is gonna have a lot of appeal to those who are renting. It doesn't have to be hardwired, it's all wireless with their chargeable 5200 milliamp hour battery inside that should last about 4 to 6 months per charge, depending on use and activity, of course. And one cool thing about this is when someone rings your bell, it actually pops up on your phone like a phone call, so you can answer it immediately to see who's there, in addition to getting a notification. It's like someone's FaceTiming you from your front door.
Hi, I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
With that 2K resolution, you can easily see people and motion in frame. Like the security cam also has night vision with a clean enough image, but if you have like lights or sconces outside on your front porch, well, obviously benefit from the light as well. And it's the same app as the HybirdCam, so it's all linked and really easy to set up and use. So again, with this being wireless, this is gonna be great for rentals, maybe a gift for the grandparents. Just have that extra peace of mind knowing who's at the door, what packages are being delivered and when. No headache of having to hardwire this, all wireless for just $35. All right. Next up's gonna be for those of you who've been looking for a replacement for the Spotify car thing for just $50. This little guy is a 4-inch Android MP3 player. Yeah, as simple as that. This can be a fully dedicated Spotify player at the desk setup, just like once upon a time many used the Spotify car thing for. This will essentially do the same thing by having your songs and playlists right at the tip of your finger. And I'll show you how to work and get it set up as such. So first and foremost, as an Android device, you can literally use this for any app. Just wanted to get that out there. It has the full Google Play Store, so I'm admittedly limiting its use case to cater to a use case. Now, like the Spotify car thing, I have this in the horizontal orientation because at my desk setup, using a simple strip of double-sided tape, I have this mounted right to the bottom bezel of my monitor, so I can control my music right in front of me. While I'm gaming or editing, I can stay in that program and just control Spotify from here instead. Now to help do that, what I did was click the source button. It's that little speaker icon inside the UI. This lets you select any of your devices to be the main streaming source. So I picked the desktop that I'm sitting at, and my music will now be playing at my PC, and this will just remain running as a touchscreen controller now essentially. I have this plugged in with a right angle USB-C cable, so it's always powered on and won't have to recharge it. Might be a little helpful tip if you want to copy this setup. And as a whole, works pretty smoothly. Does exactly what I wanted to, just controlling my Spotify. I know, might seem dumb to some people, also might seem like the perfect solution to others. And you can download Spotify songs directly to the device itself with the offline mode capability. So this could even work in the car or on a hike. You can really use this anywhere. And with the built-in Bluetooth as well, I can then connect this to my speakers around the studio. So when I'm filming, use this as a controller and be good to go. Not a bad pickup at all if you've been chasing something like the car thing since it's been shut down. And again, it's an Android device. Use this to watch YouTube videos at the setup, download like Apple Music if you use that instead, whatever music player you have. It's a full Google Play Store here. It's an Android device. So a lot of potential. Definitely pretty cool though for just $50 if you've been looking for that replacement for the Spotify car thing on a budget and won't get discontinued. Now, lastly isn't tech, but it's for your tech, more so for saving your tech from spills and damage. Yep, if you drink your morning coffee at the desk setup maybe and allegedly you've knocked over your whole cup onto your desk and mousepad before, well, this is gonna prevent that from happening again. From Simple Modern, this is a 16-ounce spill-proof tumbler mug, which has been absolutely clutch, and if you're clumsy or tend to spill your cup, this is gonna be a must-have. So when the top lid is closed, it won't leak or spill, period. You can shake it like a salt shaker, shake it like a Polaroid picture, but it keeps completely sealed until you actuate the 360 lid. And just to show you, yes, there is actually coffee inside. I'm not just doing this with an empty mug. Now the reason I went with this versus all the other spill-proof mugs out there is that the 360 lid is perfect for driving. You can take a sip from any side without taking your eyes off the road. And if you've ever used other travel mugs, you'll know that's a big deal because usually there's like a flip cover or a lip on one side or a narrow slot, but here it's not, thankfully, it's the whole top. So when you're driving, it stays closed and sealed, won't spill from hitting, bumpy roads or potholes. Then when you want to take a sip, just press the lid in, eyes stay focused on the road. No trouble, no hassle, no spills, easy peasy. I've learned my lesson from too many other failed spill-proof mugs. This one works, I love it. It's insulated so it'll keep your coffee hot or cold if you have it iced. I've had it for almost a year now and it just works. So sure, $30 is kind of pricey for a mug, but if you're traveling those PA back roads, never have a spill again. Been loving this thing. Bunch of different colors and options to pick from, so a good pickup. And again, it's not gonna be spilling. It's gotcha. And guys, that'll wrap it up for this episode of Cool Tech under $50 for October. Hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, everything we showed off today will be listed for you guys in the description down below so you can check it out. And hope to see you tomorrow over on our Whatnot stream. If you like this episode, give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on all socials at randomfrankp. And last, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm randomfrankp. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.